Hi, this is Rick Eymer with the Palo Alto Weekly. We are here today with Alexandra Chan. She is a senior at Menlo School this last weekend up at the Sacramento Meet of Champions. She placed real high in the 100 hurdles. I was going to say 110, but that's the boys. And set a personal best and is ranked. She made a quantum leap in the CCS. She went from 9th and now she's second ranked in the CCS. So it's a real good leap. She bettered herself by about a half second. And I guess that's a good place to start. Just talk about that meet and why you did so well.
Well, going into my 100-meter hurdles race that day, I just felt really ready, and knowing that this was my last meet before the championship season started, I went in very determined and just knew that I would have to trust myself and trust my training. And I went to the race and I got to the starting line, and I was laser focused on just getting to that finish line as fast as I could. Great.
And I know I read somewhere that you talk about support things from family. Just kind of talk about why that makes a difference.
Well, my family, so I have 4 younger siblings, and every time I have a track meet, unless there's another conflict, like, they always show up and they're always there cheering me on. And just having that support, and also the support of my coaches and also my teammates, just really makes all the difference, knowing that I have someone there for me, waiting for me on the other side of the finish line.
Great. Now, you're on a team that features a few people that are way up there in the CCS, and is that kind of a motivating factor for all you guys? Do you kind of feed off each other? How does that work?
For sure. For example, like when we go to big meets, like when we went to Arcadia, we were there for each and every one of each other's meets, and it really just creates a stronger bond, knowing how strong of a team we are and being there to support each other.
Right, and I guess it's your previous best was at the Arcadia meet, and I just wonder about big meets versus dual meets, and what kind of goes through your head? What's the mindset for each?
I think for me, when I have dual meets, it's more of a practice, a way for me to get a workout in, and when I go to big competitions, I know that there's a lot of other competition that I'm running against, and my mindset completely changes, and it's just get to that line as fast as I can.
Great. Now, how did you become a hurdler?
Well, at the end of 8th grade, I was actually running the 800 and doing the heptathlon, and I decided I wanted to focus and try more hurdles, and I ended up liking that the most and just stuck with that.
Great, and obviously you've done very well with it, and that's kind of a interesting. You're not just running and you're not doing speed work. You're doing speed work and you're doing hurdle work, and how does that? You work on them separately and then you put them together. And how does that work?
Well, practices 2 days a week I'll spend on just sprinting and working on my speed and my running form. And then the other 2 days of the week I'll spend doing hard hurdle drilling and quickness drills, and then the dual meets and the smaller meets are when I am able to practice my races.
Oh, I gotcha. And then now you did the 800 before. What do you think? I know in the 300 hurdles you're also in the top 10 in the CCS, but you like going further, shorter?
Well, in the past few years I have focused more on the 100 hurdles, so I think that's why I'm ranked higher in it, but I like both races.
You like to compete, I'm sure.
Yes, I really like competition.
And do you get a lot of competition maybe from teammates during practice or even during meets?
So our team, I would say, is pretty spread out in different events, and we're all strong in our own event. So we push each other on a different level. It's not right next to each other competing in the same event, but we definitely help each other out.
Right, and I think I've seen you on the relays too. You've done a relay once or twice, I guess, and kind of talk about the fun of relays.
I really enjoy relays because it brings another level of team aspect to track and field. Because in hurdles it's kind of me by myself, other than my competitors. But when you're on a relay, you're running with your other teammates right there, and you're all in the same race, so it's a lot of fun.
So you're looking ahead to the WBAL finals coming up. I'm sure you're probably working through that one toward CCS, but kind of talk about what it would mean to win another WBAL title and go on to the CCS.
I'm really excited for WBAL finals, especially because it's my last one, and the goal is for our team to win the 4th title in a row, and I'm really excited.
Yeah, and that's a good thing, obviously. What do you think about CCS? I mean, where would you like to see yourself there?
Well, the goal for CCS is to run as well as I can and to get to state meet.
Great. I can't remember if you were at state last year or not, but kind of talk about that whole experience of the big meet, really at the big time level.
Yes. So last year I went into CCS finals in 6th and ended up coming out 3rd, qualifying me to state. So I was able to run at state meet last year.
So that's a lot of fun. The other thing about I think your team in particular is that there's so much desire in you guys, and with Cameron and Murray too, that sometimes you just come out with a great performance like you did this last weekend in Sacramento. I mean, did it come out of nowhere, or did you think you were ready for that?
Well, this whole season, I've been working, I've set goals for myself, and I've been doing whatever I can to work towards those goals. Lots of hard work has been put in the last few months, and I was ready to finally PR, and I was very happy with it.
Great. So we've been talking to Alexandra Chan. She is our Athlete of the Week this week, and congratulations.
Thank you.
And if you want to find out about next week's Athlete of the Week, just hit that subscribe button down below or visit us at pasportsonline.com.